They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Abdul Carter there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Press. 319.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey. Don't jump.
Now give on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
6-yard line.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Off-balance throw, it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Dart throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a Giants 1st down. As the defense could not come up with the big stop there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. On the play fake, here's Dart. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down. Someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now is Tracy looking to run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold.
That'll be intercepted.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On the ground, here's Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19, Cowboy 80.
Here's Dart on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Dart gonna tap this one forward. Here's a third down and 4. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. It's 3rd and 4.
70 ring. Bronco leading. 79 Bronco.
Now a shotgun. It's dark. This is intercepted. Picked off by Afonso Melifonwu. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it is Duck. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Tracy. He finds some room. Across the 25. Still on the move. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good. Next is for Giants 14, Cardinals 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Ray brought in motion. Fields now to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Exiting the pocket right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Fields from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Here's Matt Araiza now as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
To throw, it Dart on 1st and 10. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. This fielded in the end zone. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go.
1st down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Yep. Chase Witt.
To throw is Fields. That one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
last at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 90 Bravo 80. Go.
Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here we go.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
90, 18.
Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Give him 16 there. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. He'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Giants build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Forced to his right. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Now, Fields. Rolling right. He's going to go up top here for McBride. A big play and a much needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Here we go.
This a design run with Fields. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. Here comes third and goal. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Right.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
11. Easy. Go.
Throwing is Fields. Out to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Got it. Buffalo 18. Pat the 60. Let's go.
On first down, Dart throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. On the hand. handoff. Here comes Tracy. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Finding room to the 20. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 9-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A run on first and goal. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Now, here's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bisons, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Of course he gets bailed out.
A disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it. Thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle.
Doesn't fucking fumble and they don't give it to me, bro. Cheating ass motherfuckers. Literally bailed this dude out the whole game, bro. He's trash.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big.
Dropping
They
vital
now
pass
take a
the game.
2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7.
Like, come
He's
on,
across
bro.
the 20, taken down just shy of
Oh,
the 25.
God, bro. Like, we get it raining, but, like, this is getting out of hand.
For first and 10.
Here we go. Cardinals, go.
They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
Nobody can hold the block.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Back to throw is Fields. Going for it all. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, You don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here. Force them to punt the ball back and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Look over the ground, and here's Tracy.
Like what is that? He just runs right past him. Literally just ran right past him, bro.
Arizona will take its
Like, come on, Madden. Stop cheating me.
And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And a nice tackle in the open field, which limits the game to only 1. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last
Madden, they probably gonna give it to him.
Nowhere to go with the ball.
So now, a big spot.
They probably
coming
gonna give
here.
what's the name?
To stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Let's go now. Come on, my team. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout.
He just stood there and watched him catch the ball, bro.
Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
He stood there and watched him catch the ball.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To the air once more is Dart. In the middle, he's got Tucker. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. This kick.
Fucking bullshit.
Good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.